Brought Receipts by Mori. If y'all don't remember, this little situation, this was like a month or two ago, maybe, I don't know. It was with the Turkey Tom and all that stuff, with the allegations with him basically liking Lolly and being into like kawaii, no, not kawaii girls. Well, yeah, practically, right, because that's what they're kind of considered, kawaii girls, like the girls, uwu girl, whatever like they like to be on the little cute, whatever, schoolgirl, weird, goth kind of esque stuff. I don't even know, whatever. It's weird.
I don't really do the function.
Nope.
I don't fuck with the function. Throwing on my belly fit. Fuck it. I'ma pop out.
Let's just see what's going on with this. I'm gonna go ahead and like this video. Shout out to Mori. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, go ahead and like and comment for me. It really helps push the vid out to the algorithm. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. Let's go ahead and get into this video.
So Turkey Tom just dropped a 41-minute video response to his allegations on his main channel titled My Side. And ladies and gentlemen, that is way too long to review, so we're going to be looking at a very condensed video of him.
Also, hey, welcome to my channel. I am J.SHEP Reacts, you know what I'm saying? I make music, you know what I'm saying? You'll hear all about that in this video. I'll tell you, check out my music and all that stuff, but yeah. Thank you for watching this video.
I guess talking about the allegations, debunking and rejecting them. That said, I read some comments. Certain people aren't too satisfied with the response Turkey Tom has, but I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's get into this so you guys can formulate your own opinions.
Eating disorders, being into age play, along with a litany of other completely baseless, false accusations.
That's what it was, age play. That's what it was, which still goes along the lines with like lolly girls and stuff like that. But yeah, it's, I don't know, man.
The two women who are accusing me, Sacramento 89, real name Rowan, and Left 4 Dead, real name Katie, took to gossip forum Kiwi Farms to post the accusations, along with carefully cherry-picked screenshots to back up their claims. These claims aren't super difficult to debunk just because of the overwhelming amount of evidence I have on my side. So without further ado, let's start with Sacramento or Rowan.
And if you guys saw my two past videos talking about both girls, you already understand the situation. Allegations of implied SA, although there was no hard proof of that. Allegations of age play, which a lot of people find creepy. Allegations of him being too rough while being intimate. And allegations of him having some kind of blackmail folder, just in case.
Okay. I think the worst things about this is probably the age play and the allegations of SA. That's just me. But I think the rest is like, well, yeah, being too rough during SEX, that could, that's a thin line too, as well. But yeah, those three things all together, excuse me, I think those are like, I don't know, man. These are, so, if you got more than one girl saying this stuff, I don't know, man. Not to say, like, if it is, like, somebody or multiple people saying said thing about you, it's 100% true. I'm just saying the fact that we have two or more girls that were kind of saying similar stuff, I don't know, man.
Case.
This is a girl I dated for about 7 months, from May of 2025 until January 10th of 2026. 4 days later, she made her first post. Here, she alleges that I am a real freak and like to, quote, record sexual encounters without asking for consent. This is blatantly untrue. I have never recorded any sexual encounter without explicit consent. As a matter of fact, with Rowan, she was the one who initiated the idea of filming sex acts in the first place.
So that was one of the major complaints, of which I said in one of my videos that, hey, if you're gonna be filming, you need to make sure the other participant knows that you're filming and this is something you do. It should not be in secret or hidden. It should be pretty obvious. Preferably say, I'm about to film or I'm gonna get my POV. And now, Tom, that actually it wasn't even him who came up with the idea of filming it. It was actually her, the girl named Rowan.
On Tuesday, August 19th, after 3 months of knowing each other and being sexually active,
yo, this Rowan chick is a freak. You should get those meta glasses when you crack me for what? Cracking time. Yep. Good night, Tom. Good night, Rowan. Sweet dreams. You too, Tom. Don't let the bed bugs bite. bro, he's into some weird chicks, man. I don't want no girl talking to me like that. You should get those meta glasses when you crack me. That's crazy, bro. What?
Rowan texted me saying, "You should get those meta glasses when you crack me."
That is crazy, bro.
No, like self-respect, bro.
And then he says, "For what?" She says, "Cracking time." So you already know what type of girl we're dealing with here. He says, "Cracking time" in response. Then she says, "Yep, good night, Tom." Wow, straight, concise, and to the point. He then says, "Good night, Rowan, sweet dreams." She then said, "You too, Tom. Don't let the bed bugs bite." Oh my God. A very strange thread of communication here.
Now, at the time, I did not feed into this. I did not show enthusiasm. I didn't even agree to get the glasses. I just responded and said, "Good night, sweet dreams." So one whole week goes by without us talking about it whatsoever. And then on August 25th, Rowan texts me saying, "You should get those meta things for real."
Jesus, so she brings it up again? I just gotta say, any girl pressuring you into doing anything within a particular sexual act of which you haven't really even consented to or not is kind of creepy to me, and it is raising red flags. Like, why are you bringing... If I am interested, girl, I'll bring it up to you. You don't have to keep telling me. You will know if I really want to do this. And in this text message that he's showing here, Turkey says...
Okay, you should get those meta things for real, though. I think I'm going to avoid filming anything involving SEX for a while. Given recent events, I am paranoid. What recent events?
I think I'm gonna avoid filming anything involving sex for a while. Given recent events, I am paranoid. Then she says, "What recent events?"
Oh, you did that before. Well, did she say the N-word? Did she say... She said the N-word? Shake my head, can't have any first with a ran through. She's saying the N-word? And she's white? Aw, nah. Hey, yo, get this Rowan shorty up out of here, bro.
Oh, N-word. You did that before?
She did say the N-word. Oh my God.
SMH can't have any firsts with a ran-through N-word. Oh my God, Rowan. What is this degenerate dialogue?
Oh my
So I
Lord.
respond by saying, "I think I'm going to avoid filming anything involving sex for a while," showing that I am clearly not the person interested in filming our sexual encounters. She is. As you can see in the text, even when I say I don't want to film us
Yeah,
having...
that makes sense. That's why you recorded on the glasses. How does that prevent or change anything? I mean, I guess if it's just on a hard drive.
sex, she pushes the issue.
And to go back to that, she also says, "Yeah, that makes sense. That's why you recorded on the glasses." He then says, "How does that prevent or change anything?" Basically, I think she's trying to imply that's why you secretly record. This is, man, guys, please avoid degenerate, sexually deviant, weirdo girls.
So shorty, okay. So I could shoot him bail with that, right? So shorty sat up here and was lying to us, basically trying to say he did it without her consent, but you gave him the idea to. If anything, which is, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? That's, and you kind of like, you kept bringing it up. This is the third time you done said something about it.
It's like this.
And she's saying the N-word. She's white. What the fuck, bro?
Who push you to do things that can get you into legal liability, because obviously now he's tied up in garbage like this. And people like this, they tend to have other character defects and flaws. They don't tend to be the most moral of people, and likely with personality traits like this, she may end up just being spiteful in the future, potentially trying to implicate you in crimes or allegations of which you did not commit. Although in this bottom text message, he said, "I mean, I guess if it's just on a hard drive somewhere, it's fine."
Now, to be clear, we did eventually take videos of ourselves being intimate, but I was given explicit consent every single time. And on a few occasions, she even took the phone out of my hand and was holding it while filming us. To be clear, there was never a tripod or a hidden camera. It was always handheld, and in every single video, she was clearly aware of the camera, making eye contact.
This is so crazy. Like, you really gotta go on YouTube and defend yourself like this, man. This is crazy, bro. You gotta explicitly talk about how you recorded yourself having relations, bro. All because some chick, I guess, is mad that they broke up. I'm assuming.
With the camera lens.
Wow, so she's freaky. Anyway, to continue.
Also on September 8th, Rowan texts me, "I do miss it though," in regards to our sexual interactions.
Oh my God. Okay, so Tom said, "Okay, I can do that. In fact, I don't mind it. I'm getting off my soapbox now. I do miss it though. Hashtag send the videos. I won't leak it or be hacked or whatever. I can send them later though. I don't want to look at them right now, or I'm gonna pop a stiffy. White people, man. I will watch and keep them close to my heart, like you, my little Tom. White people are so weird, bro.
She follows it up by saying send the videos.
So let me read that thread of texts here. So Turkey says, okay, I can do that. In fact, I don't mind it. She then now, or I'm gonna pop a stiffy. She then said, I will watch and keep them close to my heart, like you, my little Tom. So it seems as though they were just having a very, you know, super minor casual fling here. Nothing too serious, just very playful in nature. But again, this is the type of girl, she's not a good girl. She's I would say Machiavellian, clearly deviant in nature. Not the kind of person who you want to be in the crosshairs of if she wants to get back at you. I can tell. I've already dealt with this type of shit before.
Keep in mind, these are videos that she claims in...
Mori, you into the same girls Turkey Tom into? Excuse me. Like, I don't know about all that, man.
Present day were taken without her consent. She then goes on to say, and I quote, I will watch them and keep them close to my heart, clearly indicating she has no problem whatsoever with them existing. I'm an extremely paranoid person when it comes to my personal life and my sex life and my dating life. As a public figure, I just like to keep my private life private. So
see, like, and he says that, I do remember him saying that, but then in one of the videos, he was like making jokes about like, oh, I'm Turkey Tom, and the shit like kind of like bigging himself up and like, you know, using his public figure-ness to an advantage in a sense, talking to a girl. So it's just like, I don't know, man. Like I said, you gotta be weird to be into those type of girls that, like, from the previous vids. If y'all remember, if you're a recurring viewer or if you're new here, go back and watch the other 2 videos that I did about this. I reacted to about this, and like you'll understand. Like I said, I could shoot him some bail with like the recording thing and stuff. He still has to like kind of talk about some other stuff, you know, because supposedly one girl was trying to say that he was talking about, oh, I like how you're like a little girl next to me, basically, and like once again, lolly, if you know what lolly is, you know. So yeah, it's just like I don't know. He's still giving me weird vibes, bro.
I was very hesitant to send Rowan any sexual videos we had taken. However, I did send her one single still image from one of the videos where my face is obscured. I guess there was some lingering thought in the back of my mind that if her accounts were not locked down super well, and if she had been hacked, then the videos could have been made public. Now, there's an implication she makes a few different times that I'm basically blackmailing her with these videos.
Somebody asked if you had any intention of getting any sort of like law enforcement involved, but I feel like you answered this where you just want to try to compel him to delete whatever he has on you, and that's like the the extent of your interest.
Yeah.
Man, the bait and switch is crazy. So according to Tom, she's the one who put forth this idea, get them at a glass, record, let's be freaky, let's do this. And then later on down the line, when I guess they're no longer in a relationship or messing with each other, now it's all of, I'm the victim, he did this without my consent. Like, the bait and switch is crazy. And again, I am not shocked in the least, I'm not surprised. This has happened so many different times. It's like par for the course, it's cliche, it's generic. This is like a predictable movie script at this point in time, based off of everything I've seen in all the years I've been on this planet creating content and seeing other people in situations like this. And this is why, if you're a male content creator, celebrity, or whatever, and you know you're not malicious or are trying to do anything wrong, but you know the possibility is still out there just by the very nature of engaging with intimate relations with the opposite gender, you need to have paperwork in order, and you need to make sure NDAs are straight. And luckily for Tom, you need to make sure you save text messages and you have actual expressed, if you can, video consent. I'm sorry, we live in this day and age where people will try and screw you over, and this is just not even a gender issue, this is a human issue. A lot of people are just not good people, and they will in desperation or in vengeance or in spite or in petty pursuit to tear you down because they have nothing better to do, they will do that. They will pull this shit, unfortunately. I'm sorry to say, but we live in really screwed up times.
And if he doesn't, I don't know. I'm kind of confused about what to do, but we'll see.
At no point anywhere did Rowan provide any proof of me threatening to release these videos of us having sex, or threatening to send them anywhere. So she has no reason to believe that I would ever release them.
So ladies and gentlemen, that was a small tidbit from the 40-minute long video specifically talking about Rowan, the first girl who came out, Rowan, who was in this photo right here, who also went under the pseudonym Sacramento 89, who joined Kiwi Farms on January 14th, 2026. And now, fellow commentators are saying Turkey Tom's ex attempted to dox an offline person I attended VidCon with in 2025. I suppose one of the victims who spoke out. This was done because she must have known something and she wanted us to suffer for simply knowing Tom. This worthless B-word gets no sympathy from me, so clearly there's some kind of vindictiveness there. Another commentator by the name of Cavo says Turkey Tom's new video seems like a slam dunk to me. Catches the girls accusing him blatantly lying multiple times with his own proof, and I think the video puts this whole mess to rest. Obviously, guys, you're gonna have to watch it for yourself. It's a 40-minute long video, and we are not going through all of that. But as for the Sacramento 89 girl, Rowan, the first girl to come out, not looking too good for her. It genuinely looks like she's lying based if those text messages that he showed are not manipulated. Yeah, said nothing more disgusting than people lying about serious allegations. True. It only makes real victims at the end of the day less credible. And this is why we live in a day and age where everybody's skeptical of everybody. Also, here we have this one tweet from Brandon Buckingham. He says, for 3 weeks straight, I think he's a friend of Turkey Tom. This girl has been publicly claiming that my roommate, Turkey Tom, has been sexually, physically abusive, non-consensually filmed sexual encounters, encouraged her eating disorder, along with an absurd amount of other blatantly false claims. In her sick attempt to ruin Tom's life, she also brought up my wife and my daughter. So this is Brandon Buckingham, by the way. We all know who Brandon Buckingham is, the guy who almost died after going to some kind of
I don't know who this guy is, bro.
country and catching, I think, tuberculosis. So he's speaking on this on behalf of his friend Tom. He also says this woman is no good. You know, he's saying she's a liar, a pathological liar, I guess. And he says since she wants to post about my family publicly on Kiwi Farms, here is her public LinkedIn profile, and this is the girl right here, Rowan, uncensored face, who accused Turkey Tom of the
Get her, y'all. Get her, y'all. Get her, y'all. She was saying the N-word.
those heinous acts. So hey, what's the phrase? All is fair in love and war. She apparently, according to Brandon Buckingham, exposed his family. Listen, you put yourself in the fight, be prepared to get hit back. Oh, by the way, here we have some other text messages I want to show you guys. Yo, this woman is crazy. The same Rowan chick. Here's some screenshots of text messages between Rowan and Turkey Tom. The girl accusing him of age play. She has this in her room. Lolita stuff, right? You know, and we all know the implications of that.
Hello Kitty with a frowny face, and I say correct. And something interesting about these texts is that she shows that she has a poster of the movie Lolita on her wall. I wonder what the movie Lolita could possibly be about. This film is about a middle-aged professor who is sexually attracted to adolescent girls he calls nymphettes. He rents a room in the house of a young widow to get closer to her 14-year-old daughter, Dolores Hayes Lowe, whom he calls Lolita. Obsessed with the girl, he eventually gains control over her after he takes her cross-country with him. Rowan even says that I should watch this movie, to which I reply that I feel like it's a movie adult men aren't supposed to see.
Okay. Maybe he's not into the lolly stuff, but I don't know that, like I said, that other girl, or I don't know if it was her. I don't know, man. They was trying to say that I like that you're a little, like, you're like a little girl compared to me. So I don't know, man. We still, ain't much time left in this video, so I doubt he brings that up, I guess. If I started dressing like a weirdo Hello Kitty e-girl, would you still F with me? No. I don't want you to do that. I kind of find it repulsive. I beg you to stop that, but I know you don't want to do that anyway. But what about that one girl that you were, right? Because weren't you sending nudes to her or something like that? Wasn't she like the type of girl? I don't know. Okay, that's good. It's Lulu season. Yeah, that's cool. I can have a little Hello Kitty as a treat, but not in an odd way. Deal.
In this next screenshot, Rowan asks me, if I start dressing like a weird Hello Kitty e-girl, would you still fuck with me? And I replied, no, I don't want you to do that. I find it kind of repulsive. Here, Rowan is texting me upset that she has to take...
Okay. Oh my god, I hate when people like text like that. I'm so peed. I have to take down all my Hello Kitties. The road is healing. Tom says, what you doing this week? Working. Vids to get out. Big plans, you see. Oh, I see. Also, they turned the Wi-Fi in my apartment off during the summer, so we're going to have to get creative. I don't know what that says at the bottom.
Down all of the Hello Kitties from her dorm room. And this next one is probably the strangest reference to Hello Kitty out of all of them. Here, she's sending me a video that says, get you a man that takes you to the Hello Kitty hotel. And under it, she writes, imagine the here. And I say, I will not imagine.
So
she said the R, like, grape? She said grape? Oh my lord, what? She crazy.
So yeah, that's the person we're dealing
Baylor
with here.
University too. Oh wow. This is crazy.
Roman. She's lost all credibility to me. Clearly, this is just a attempt on her part to come back and spin the block to try and destroy this man's career. Yeah, sure, Tom may be a gooner. Yeah, sure, he may be into some freaky shit, but clearly it was all consensual based off of what I'm seeing here. I don't know what happened. I don't know how they ended their relationship per se. I didn't watch this entire 40-minute video. I will say though that you can, and I will say also that people need to stop being entitled to other people's attention. Like, for whatever reason, she's spinning the block to come back and trying to destroy this guy's life. I'm going to say it's not justified. Yeah.
Hey, I think that's the end of the video. Like I said, y'all, he still give me weird vibes. I still wouldn't like want to be around a dude like that. You know, he give me weird vibes. But like Shorty, yeah, she's not a credible source whatsoever. She was cooking up this master plan, and she was. I see it's crumbled due to him. You know, like I said, this video's like a month old or two maybe. So yeah, I'm really late on catching this up. I just thought that I should do it because I did the first two vids of like the allegations, and I think it's not fair for me not to look at his side of things. Kind of like with the Chibi reviews situation, you know what I'm saying? You know, hearing whatever the hell he got going on and whatever, and then you got the whole Lakari stuff. You know, I like to like close out the story. Like, at least let's hear what their side is. Since this is like a 2-person thing, you know, it's like, let me hear both sides. So yeah, I know I'm hella late on that though, but hey, I'm glad. I guess Turkey Tom didn't do some of the things that old girl was saying. But as for the second girl, like, I think that's the main thing we still haven't even, not main thing, but that's the other thing we need to address. But I'm not gonna watch that 40-minute some video. I'ma just call it here, you feel me? So yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and like, share, subscribe, turn on notification bell. Listen to my music, all cash J.SHEP. Follow me at I am J.SHEP3 on Instagram and TikTok. Stay on the channel and binge watch the vids, you know what I'm saying? And I love and appreciate every single one of y'all. It's your boy, I am J.SHEP Reacts. And until next time, deuces.